Hello everybody, today is Monday and other than usual where I'm up and about with a barrage of plans of things to do for the week and making plans to go places and do things and achieve things, I find myself on this very warm Monday being rather lazy. Not feeling up to doing my usual research or doing anything outside or even inside the house for that matter. However, I'm not lazy enough not to want to talk to you. But instead of bringing out a full-fledged video today with loads of research, I decided to just have a chat. Just an unscripted chat about mostly comments I have received lately. Comments and some email. Some very interesting email. Okay. Um, I'm luckier than I think many of the other YouTube creators who talk about Harry and Meghan are. Poor Pauline just living got hacked the other day. Most of you are aware of the problems that Murky Meg had experienced, where even her children were dragged into her arguments with some of the sugars, and lately some false rumors were spread about Danger Zone. So I think I have been luckier than most. I had one incident where somebody had obviously gained access to my laptop and had wiped all my passwords and so on and so on. But that was nothing serious. I reset all my passwords and now I no longer store them on my laptop. I have a little black book that I carry with me and I go to the trouble of typing in my passwords each and every time I want to access my email or Facebook or whatever. So next time they try to hack me or gain access to my internet or email, they will have to somehow guess my password. I'm just making it slightly more difficult, I think. Not that it will be impossible for somebody who's very clever, but at least there's that. Other than that, I had a few nasty comments, particularly when in one video I mentioned Mr. Biden. I received a few very nasty comments on that video, and I had one lady who was adamant to get hold of me and to blast me with the vilest of language via email. I tried to calm her down and I tried to tell her to just stay peaceful and let's differ on a subject but still respect one another. However, she did not like that. And I was peppered with a barrage of disgusting, vile language via email until I blocked her. As easy as that. Then, the next video, which strangely enough received a barrage of nasty comments and email, was the short, almost innocent sorry, I'm laughing, but it was a short, and compared to many of my other videos, it was a rather innocent one, but it was the one in which, at the end, I sort of indicated that there may be a double or a stand-in or a doppelganger for Harry at some of the events that we are seeing. Now, somebody didn't like that at all. At all. Good golly. The comments and email on that was even nastier than the few I received about my comment on Mr. Biden. Now, let me tip you all off on something about me. Yes, I know my videos are not about me, but let me just give you all a tip. I'm as stubborn as heck, and if you do not want me to investigate something or to go into something or go read about it or find out about it, do not challenge me. Let it pass and I will let it go. As easy as that. But challenge me and you will get a comeback. It's so easy to understand. But yes, that is part of my personality. It's who I am. And all you do is you pique my curiosity and I will go and look into something. If I'm wrong, I will apologize. If I'm not wrong, I will give you the truth, whether you like it or not. Okay, so seeing that me suggesting that Harry may be using a double on the odd occasion made everyone upset, or not everyone, but made certain people upset enough to take their precious time out of their day and send me a couple of nasty emails. Okay, so seeing that that is the kind of reaction I got, I actually went and consulted Dr. Google, and I found some interesting things. The first person I would like to talk about is a guy called Harry Paulson. Now, Harry Paulson was a carpenter. But guess what Harry Paulson is doing now? Harry Paulson is making double his salary since he started appearing and acting as Prince Harry. Yes, Harry Paulson is a Prince Harry doppelganger, and a professional one at that. He actually acts on stage, and he often has his photographs taken in the street or at events where he then acts being Prince Harry with some of Prince Harry's fans to top it off. Anyway, Harry Paulson is a native of Cornwall in Great Britain. So there you have that. Then, a while ago, there was an advert on the Tube in Britain. The advert was by Rated People, a Find a Tradesman site, and the photograph went viral for their advert after commuters spotted the resemblance between Harry and the tradesman in the advert. Okay. Now, the guy in the picture is a man by the name of Simon Pengelly, who featured in the ad, and he was very surprised at the reaction to the picture. Nonetheless, Simon Pengelly is an actor. He is 37 years old. He has a second dan black belt in karate. He's a qualified electrician. He played regional rugby in New Zealand and Australia and for Neath RFC. He has starred in some short films and in a number of BBC series. So, Simon Pengelly is a dead ringer for Prince Harry. And as I'm illustrating here in this video, all you need to do is put a cap on him. And thanks to COVID, you can even put a mask on him. And he can be very easily mistaken for Prince Harry. And, in my opinion, just dress him in a grey polo shirt and Bob's your uncle and your auntie. Anyway, then there's more. In 2019, a contest was held in London to find Harry and Meghan lookalikes. Now, I can't remember the guy's name, the one who won the Harry lookalike, nor can I remember the lady's name, the one who won the Meghan lookalike contest. However, I must say that the guy who won the Harry lookalike contest could easily be mistaken for Harry at a distance. Okay, moving on. The business of impersonating one of the royals has been around for a very, very long time. And if it's true that Harry uses a doppelganger or a double from time to time, it will not be the first time this was done by a royal. A lady called Jeanette Charles was the first person to successfully impersonate Her Majesty the Queen, and what followed was a 43-year career as entertainer. Okay, so there's that. So, honestly, it is not derogatory in any way to suggest that Harry may use a double or a stand-in, as it has been done before. Meghan, having grown up in the movie industry, will also be able to tell all you guys that it's a regular occurrence in the movie industry. Or have you guys thought that, let's say, Meryl Streep did all her own stunts? No. Because why not? Well, the movie producers cannot afford to have their star injured. Can you imagine how much money they lose if they have to stop filming because Meryl Streep sprained a wrist? No, they won't. So they get somebody who is more or less her height, who has more or less her features and her colouring, and they use this person as a stunt double. So both in the royal family and in the movie industry, a place where Harry now has both feet, one foot in the royal family and one foot in the movie industry. So Harry should be well aware of the benefits of using a stand-in or a double from time to time. Okay, so there is that. Let's see what else did I look into. Okay, I was sent the cover of a German magazine, and I managed to find the article that the lady was asking me to look into, but unfortunately it would only open the heading. It's again one of those things which I'm unable to download because of my country. It's not available to read in my country, and etc. etc. However, I did read the heading and I went and consulted Dr. Google again. The heading of the German magazine basically points to a possible link between Meghan Markle and the mafia or some gangster group. As I said, I couldn't open the actual article, and although I'm fairly proficient in German and would have been able to read it, could I open it? I was not able to do so. However, I went and Googled a bit, and as we all know, a lot of things that was available to us, say, 3 years ago, has now been scrubbed from the internet. However, I did find something fairly interesting. In November 2013, Meghan jetted off to London, where she attended a red carpet film premiere in Leicester Square and handed out prizes at the Global Gift Gala. Now, while there, she was photographed draping herself all over a guy called Mansour Mani Hussein. And this man has subsequently been linked to some gangsters and some mafioso, and he even had some of his properties in Britain confiscated. Okay? I'm not going to go into his whole history. That's not what we're doing today. Today we're just having a chat. Anyway, so after he got into trouble in Britain, the British police or MI5 or whoever investigated this guy did not and could not confiscate his properties in Spain. Now, I'm in no way suggesting that Meghan maintained contact with him after 2013. However, if you consult Mr. Google, you will find that she had visited Spain after this meeting with Mansour Mani Hussein. So whether they kept contact, whether she knew who and what he was when she met him in the first place, we don't know. But that was all I could find about her and any link with the mafia or gangsters as such. So that was rather interesting. Now, what else? What else were you guys talking about? Oh yeah, something else I found very interesting. Among all these nastier comments and email, there was one lady who was really, really mad at me for suggesting that there is the possibility that there is trouble between Harry and Meghan and that Meghan took off. Because according to this lady, she is definitely pregnant and it is not fair of us to suggest trouble as they will soon have 2 children to take care of. Now, I don't know whether this lady has inside information that we don't have, but she was absolutely adamant that Meghan is pregnant. Okay. Well, my dear, we will wait and see. It is my humble opinion that if there is a baby in the making, a bun in the oven, it will again be in the surrogate oven. And I do believe that while this is all happening, that Meghan will try and stay out of the public eye as much as possible to prevent the rest of us again commenting on her wiggly bump. You know, that protrusion that deflated and popped every time she bent down. So, yeah, in my next video I will give you some information as to things I had found since I brought that video out. And then obviously I will just bring you the information and you can decide for yourselves. So on this very lazy Monday, that is all I have for you. But I'll see you round about Wednesday, I think. On Tuesday I'll be out of town, but I'll be back on Wednesday. So until then, thank you for returning. Thank you for your support. And I'll see you in a day or two. Bye.